What's up, my Leos, and welcome or welcome back to Cards for Hire. First and foremost, these readings are not just for Leo suns. This could be Leo rising, Leo moon, Leo sun, Mercury, Mars, wherever you have Leo prominently in your birth chart, okay? Because I find that sometimes I can relate to other zodiac signs, okay? So just keep that in mind. Leos, I'm hearing the song by Alex and Sierra, Little Do You Know. You're feeling some type of way. Someone around you, this could be you or someone else around you. You're feeling a type of way, but the person that is bringing up this feeling doesn't know because you haven't said anything, okay? I'm hearing a little do you know how I'm breaking while you fall asleep. So this could be a relationship, okay? Or this could be a friend. Put it where it goes, all right? I was getting the energy of you needing to unplug in order to keep your peace, all right? Unplug from the TV, social media, other people. Keep put it where it goes, all right? Something about your past life, you could be advancing past the point that you were able to meet in your past life, okay? Something is significant about you possibly feeling as if you are on autopilot, not necessarily living life, just kind of going through the motions, okay? Somebody might want to be in isolation, or you could have been isolated within the past few weeks, few months, put it where it goes, with a little drinky drink. Love offer at the bottom. With a little drinky drink. Or you might, want to do that now, okay? The Proud family could be very significant, especially I'm picking up on the uncle that be singing everything. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, the uncle could be significant. Okay. Oh, a domestic situation could be significant. And I'm not saying like domestic violence. I'm saying the Leo in you wants to break out of a cage, but you've been strapped down, okay? Leo want to be outside. I don't know. It just feels like heavy Leo placements to me. I'm not going to say that there's a need to be seen, but you will be seen. And sometimes that really replenishes you in a way, okay? All right. It feels as though you may not be very social right now, or you're not feeling, or you're kind of headed towards that place. All right. Lionsgate could be very significant. I do believe it could have started already, but the prime time, yeah, the prime time, the pivotal timing could be August 8th. That could be someone's birthday. Happy birthday to my Leos. I'm sorry. August 8th, and then I believe it ends August 12th. Okay. Animals. If you have any pets that you may be struggling with as far as their behaviors, your animals a lot of the time reflect you or reflect something that you need to work on. Okay. Somebody tired. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of the work. Tired of the fake friends. Fake friends? Freakily. My bad. Tired of the fake friends. You're tired of the bullshit. Okay. Tired of all the shits. All right. That's what I was picking up. Anything else? Yeah, heavy on the peace of mind. You could definitely be blocking out some people, all right? And you could also be breaking some hearts as you're doing that, as you're separating or parting ways from people, all right, Leos? We love y'all, Leos. Come outside. We outside, okay? All right. Okay, let's get into this. Divine, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe, amen. And it feels as though the stress is coming from you not being in your energy, okay? I just heard outright. Outright, okay? All right. Y'all heard that, Kai. And woo, look, opposition, okay? You may feel like you need to get away from opposition. I don't think I want this on me. All right. Yeah. You might need to remove yourself from someone. Divine masculine, high honor. Okay. There could be better out there. Look. Number 8. All right. 8 portal, baby. Love offer came back out and gift. Ooh, come on, birthday wishes. Ooh, and I could be trying to give you an offer or a gift of some sort. It feel backhanded if it's coming from an opposition, right? But that's just me. Community. Interesting. Somebody could be giving you backhanded compliments. I was also picking up on the energy of now, although lions are pack animals, right? I was kind of picking up on more so like the tiger energy. So the solo dolo, I don't need nobody for nothing. I ride alone. We ride at dawn could be significant. You could be needing to, yeah, you could be needing to find your community right now. You could really be in a space of solitude. It might not be voluntary solitude, okay? So that's why you need to get outside. I'm really picking up on that heavily. Ace of Pentacles, that's that love offer. Oh, you're worried about possibly taking something from an op. Oh, okay. So you might not know who's a friend or foe right now. Okay, that might be why you have been in the house, all right? Dancing could be significant. You might want to go outside and shake a tail feather. Come on, let me see you shake a tail feather. Raven Simone could be significant. I don't know why I just saw her in my mind's eye, all right? Situation, please and thank you, Lord. Three of Cups. Friends. Is you a friend, bitch, or is you a op? Friend, op, friend, op. Okay? That's probably why you drinking alone, Leo. Ain't no judgments here, baby. Ain't no judgments here. Somebody needs to take a nap. Yeah, somebody needs to take a nap. You could find that you are everything for everyone and no one, and you don't have anyone to be that for you, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on my son fell asleep last night and he fell asleep kind of early. So sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night and I play little it's called Koala Moon the channel, and the video that I just so happened to click on, it was called The Resting Lion. And I heard the first lines before I left to, come back to my room. And it was something like, the lion does this for everyone, always there when people need them, da 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 da. So that could be significant. Or when animals need them. Tower in reverse. Oh, you're not trying to let this friendship go. I mean, I'll attribute it to your loyalty, okay? Page of Pentacles. There is a new opportunity though. There's possibly a new group for you to explore, a new job, a new stream of income. All right. Can I have one more? All eyes on me. You don't want to be judged inaccurately as well, as what I'm picking up on. Justice. Yes. There's a need to, I always get equilibrium. All right. The equilibrium, the balance is missing in your life right now. You might be overworking. King of Pentacles. Look, you worry about the money. Is this your energy, Leo? No. Okay. Look, it feels as though you might need to find your spark again, because this is the Page of Wands, okay? So you need to kind of dip a toe back into what you used to do, all right? Okay. This ain't what you used to. All right. What's my Leo's energy, please and thank you. Can I just say your energy feels really good, but it also feels a little complacent. All right. The world on its side. You don't want to end something, Leos. What's going on, baby? Boogie butt. Page of Cups. Again, not your energy. All right. And the Fool. Look, somebody could be coming back and forth in your life and kind of stopping you at the door, stopping you right before you close the door, right before you exit a situation, right before you leave a job. Somebody could have almost walked off on the job, okay? Advice, please and thank you. And this is the thing, somebody could possibly easily come back by making you feel good, by telling you how they feel or how they view you emotionally, all right? Somebody could really tug on your heartstrings, but they might not have enough action to back it up. And so that's why you're left in a state of confusion, all right? Four of Pentacles, something about a boss. Yeah, this Four of Pentacles, you want to keep something, but you're also a little reserved, okay? Or you might be getting advice on your reservations. Ten of Cups, all right? Could be familial, could be a relationship. Mm, okay. This also could be your emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the magician. Okay, you are in control of you being happy, all right? It doesn't come from anybody else. It doesn't come from overextending yourself. It doesn't come from being a people pleaser because that is slight manipulation, okay? Something about you wanting to be seen in a specific light, the hermit, isolation, okay? You might not see that your isolation is heavier than it seems. I'm hearing the part from the fifth element when the diva is dying and she tells dude, but she's more fragile than she seems. That's what I'm hearing. Because while he's digging the gems or the crystals or whatever the hell he was taking out of her stomach, the fifth element, what was her name? Lilu was hurting in the vent. Your misery might not like company, my Leo, so you may be struggling on your own, okay? You need to find a support system. It will benefit you, all right? A mom group, um, AAA could be significant, or is it AA? I don't know. Some type of support group could be very significant. Yeah. Nine of Swords, you're struggling on your own because you're not voicing anything. You guys are Leos, the wands. Where the hell the action at aside from the magician? What y'all doing? Where we going? Everything is fine, everything is not fine. You could have ended some situations, ooh, something toxic, or you could not want to end a situation, or you could be called to end a situation and you're like, nah, it's okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Can I find the Three of Cups, please? The World in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands. Okay. I just heard pulling off on the plug. You don't have enough people around you that pours into you, my Leos. And so you might have to actually go out on an excursion, an adventure, take a leap of faith, start something new in order to find the people that best suit you in your new norm or in this phase of your life, okay? You could be having a certain level of loyalty towards these people because you done been around them forever. Y'all grew up together. Y'all done been through some shit. That's all fine and good. However, this world in reverse, this is something that is not ending and it probably needs to. This Seven of Wands in reverse shows a sign of you not having sufficient boundaries, okay? Or somebody else not having sufficient boundaries. Put it where it goes, all right? Regardless, your guard is down, okay? This could also, So this is the thing. The seven comes after the six. The six comes after the five, after conflict, after a battle, okay? The seven is when you are on top of a hill, you are at a new elevation and you're fighting the same people that was cheering you on in the Six of Wands. The same people. And so maybe you don't see around you who the ops are. And that's beneficial for you to see, okay? That might be why you have found yourself alone, or that might be why you have been alone involuntarily. It's kind of like, dang, I want to do stuff, but nobody responds back, or nobody calls me back, or nobody reaches out, nobody invites me anywhere, okay? That could be the reasoning for that Three of Cups as well. And then the world. The world is all of the fixed signs, okay? So you might be a little too flexible. Look, strength at the bottom. There you go, okay? Strength at the bottom, what you don't see. You might not see how strong you are on your own. You might have been heavily influenced or dependent upon the validation of others, okay? Which is probably why you don't want to be seen in a different light or in an obscured light, okay? I don't even know if I use that word right, but we're gonna keep going. Okay. The world, the Tower in reverse. Your whole world could have been created by this. I just heard a subgroup. That's crazy. Something about followers could be significant. You could be used to having a specific amount of followers. And I don't even mean social media wise. I mean, like, you could just be used to being the leader and somebody could have came in and kind of taking the spotlight from you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Or taking that leadership role, and now your friends are kind of your friends, the company are kind of their cohort, okay? Classmates could be following others, all right? Possibly to their death. That's crazy. Look, the Four of Cups and the Fool. This new journey, and this is the thing, somebody could have came and taken your role, so to speak, but it's in order for you to take a new journey, all right? So sometimes you can't take the past with you. You got to open up, you got to let some things go, you got to give some responsibility to other people. This may be in regards to delegation, okay? All right. Four of Cups, yeah. That's rejection of a new journey. And the Four of Cups is over here. Flip it where it goes as well. You could have joined a new group and people are kind of really drawn in by your warmth, by your confidence. Activity could be significant by what it is that you do, by your job and things of that nature. And somebody else might be, yeah, okay, might be an op or envious of that. Justice, please. Queen of Swords, Libra. A Libra is significant. The Chariot, and everything is fine. Interesting. Whew. Somebody could be coming in to end something for you. Or this Libra is coming in to end something for you. And it's kind of like, it's almost like somebody's daring you to say something about this change or daring you to say something about this ending, okay? Five of Pentacles, yeah, about this breakup or separation, okay? Interesting. There could be a level of projection as well. Ace of Swords, there's definitely some projection here. Six of Swords. It's almost giving me like, go find you something to do. I got this. You know what I mean? Clarify the world. And with that being said, yeah, judgment. Okay, thank you, Lord. With that being said, you may not have decided if your people are safe. I'm getting Moses, let my people go. You may not have decided if your people are safe or if it's safe to move around, if it's safe to, yeah, you could be the person that people come to for advice or for leadership or something like that. And you're not necessarily sure if these people are in safe hands, okay? Interesting. Like I said, leading them to their death. That's crazy. That's interesting. Okay. The world, it's like you don't want to give up a certain responsibility or a certain life, all right? Because of what the result may look like. I just saw the Ace of Swords again. All right. Something about the need, you need to gain clarity before you move forward. That's why. It's like with this Page of Cups, it's like, y'all okay? Y'all good? The world, please look. King of Wands in reverse. This is the opposite of a good leader. Okay, there you go. Maybe this is putting into question your leadership skills. This is where you are. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Have I collaborated with the correct people? Am I collaborating with the correct people, or do people feel safe with me? Work could be very significant. Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. Remember I told you about that Five of Wands? Yeah. And it feels as though you could have left something, but you haven't really left it, okay? You haven't really left it alone. Three of Wands to the Two of Wands, that's not only backtracking, but she's also looking. It's like you're looking to make sure that the decision that you made is adequate. You could even be looking at a friend group that has moved past you, or you've moved past or separated from, and kind of longing for them in a way. Longing for your position. Six of Pentacles, okay. And the Empress, interesting. And the Star, all right. Okay, so you definitely could have left a group because of what they were not giving you. Could be materialism in a way. Could also be just energetically, emotionally, all right? Especially with this Page of Cups, they were probably, you could have possibly, you could have been heavily focused on something at one point in time, and you might have neglected a group or something like that, or at least that's how they felt. And so now you might be looking back and wondering if you made the right decision. And with that, the world on its side, it doesn't feel like you really fully let something go. So you kind of could have been, it's giving me the energy of, okay, so for example, like you have a group project in school and you also have a partner or boyfriend or family issues going on. And so the group may have to proceed without you for like 70% of it. And then you come back and it's like, hey, is everything done? You know what I mean? Something like that could be significant. Something might have definitely been something about a business is significant, okay? This could even be the business that you have or are in control of. You could feel as if you aren't needed as much if the business runs smoothly without you, but that's what it's supposed to do. If you have to be there all the time, then everybody's calling me. Everybody's Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles, you're holding back some type of communication, some type of message, okay, about your feelings, all right? You need to voice that. Hanged One. And so you're feeling like, I ain't checked on them and they ain't checked on me. So they cool without me. Are you testing these people, Leos? What's going on? And now it feels like, since ain't nobody called me, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave. Y'all good without me, huh? No. It feels like you might not be getting the reaction that you wanted after leaving a situation, but you fake left. Were you testing somebody, Leo? Ace of Swords. You were testing people? Leos. Do y'all love me or not? The Hanged One, and now you're the one on pause. You're the one stuck. My Leos, I love y'all so much, but what we doing? Too much time on your hands. The Moon. You actually fear moving away. You actually fear a new journey. You fear starting over in a way. Or you intuitively, this is the thing, you could have been absentmindedly following your intuition, but your ego couldn't really let the situation go without fully knowing why you felt led to let it go. So you partially let it go. This could even be because we kept getting the Ace of Pentacles. So this could even be, because it's a gift and a love offer, right? This could even be something was presented to you in order to redirect your focus, redirect your energy. And you still looking back like, y'all good? Oh, no, I was just checking. I was just checking. King of Cups. Yeah, you keeping a straight face, but you're feeling a lot. All right, you're feeling a lot. You're maintaining. It feels like you're not only maintaining your distance, but you're also maintaining your Moon. Thank you, maintaining your distance, but you're also maintaining your emotions, and so that's why people don't know. You're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. Okay, regardless, this new path is beneficial for you, but you're gonna have to let go of. It feels like there's a look. Let go, death, and the Hanged Man. It feels like there's a certain level of power or admiration that you had in this past circumstance or connection or friend group. And so that's what you don't want to let go, because I'm going to have to start all over somewhere. And they might not realize how great I am until 2 weeks in. Boo-hoo, Leo. I love y'all so much, but this is crazy. Y'all heard that card? Justice. Justice. Leos, did we mess around and find out? It's okay. No judgments here, baby. All right, Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles is keeping things to your chest. Also maintaining it. Look, Page of Cups. Mind you, the Four of Pentacles is clarifying the Page of Cups, baby. This is y'all energy. And so now this Four of Cups at the bottom, your feelings are hidden because you haven't said anything. You probably didn't even express why it was that you were leaving people behind. Leos, I know this your time. I ain't gonna do too much. I'm hearing, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? Six of Swords. You're holding back the fact that you didn't really want to move on from this collaboration, or you're holding back. Okay, you're holding back the fact that you were trying to move on from them, and you were trying to include other people or join another group, another party. Dragon Dungeons and Dragons could be significant. Another game. Okay. Four of Swords. Now you stressing. -2. Six of Pentacles. And okay, so the people that you move towards might not behave like the people that you used to. They might not give you the love, the respect, the admiration, okay, that you're used to. So that's why it's feeling a little wonky, okay? My Leos. Scandalous. That's funny. My great aunt says scandalous and she's a Leo. Okay, I was seeing the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You could have moved fast towards something that spoke to your desires and or your passions. However, now you are being guided to go back the other way and do it properly with this Ten of Cups. Strength, okay? Strength is not only courage, boldness, it's also ego. All right? So you're licking your own wounds, but it kind of feels like you shot yourself in the foot. Babies. The Empress, okay? You're getting exactly what you gave out. Four of Wands, something about a union. Six of Pentacles. You could have left a group. Yes, Three of Cups. Now you're looking at what's spilled, all right? Three of Cups. It kind of feels like maybe your relationship was at an all-time high at one point in time and your friends could have been neglected at one point in time, and so now it seems like maybe when your relationship isn't the best, your friends kind of moved on in a way, or at the very least they're not checking on you as much or as often. Okay, yeah, now you might have to start from ground zero with them in a way. It feels like, say the friends have been hanging out for the past 3 months consecutively, or often. Okay, and you maybe have come in, your energy could have been very sparse, and so now that things are, I'm getting I have never seen the entirety of this show, but I'm picking up on the energy of when I forget what the show is called, but it's a college show. Whitley and them, when she all and her friends, her friends are trying to study, and she like, you want to do facials? You want to dance? You want to do this? You want to do that? And they're like, no. She's like, fine, I'll just go with Dwayne. Now, clearly there's something going on with her and Dwayne. And now she wants their attention to make her feel better. That's the energy that is giving me. So now that you've come back, you're missing gaps of what's been happening in their lives because you've been so wrapped up in your life, okay? So now I was like, wait, when that happened? Wait, what? When that happened? Like, and you may be realizing that your friends have had lives and they've been going through it as well, but you might not have been there. And I'm saying generous, okay? You might not have been as generous with your energy as you were before. All right. Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You've been focused on the things that you valued, which might not have been your friendship group. Interesting. Six of Cups. Yeah. In the past, the people that gave to you at one point in time, the Empress again and the Four of Wands, that union, the Hermit. So now that you're feeling isolated from your relationship, the people that you expect to be there for you, they may be feeling like, where was you when I needed you? Type thing. Oh, Leos, I'm sorry. Okay. The Magician, but you manifested this. You got power over your life, okay? You got more power than you believe, but she's more fragile than she seems. You could have even held back things from your relationship from them as well, and they may be feeling a little slighted, okay? They might be feeling like you are. I digress. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Look, Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles, okay? You could have been really focused on the new relationship or the new love that you had at one point in time. A Taurus could be very significant, okay? It feels as though you're learning to better value people over things, okay? I'm picking up the energy of over things. That's interesting. Something about a car could be significant, or a new job. You could have been heavily focused on something that either gave you more money or gave you more admiration, all right? You could have parted ways with something or someone that was going through a rough time, a situation that maybe you were struggling to figure out at one point in time. Can I get one more? Let me get one more. Thank you. Yeah, the Hermit, the isolation. Yeah. And so now, because the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that's two cups. Now you're kind of coming out of the confusion, but you're also still in this Hermit phase and the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, there may be something going on with your relationship. Okay. And there might even be a need or an opportunity for you to thoroughly love yourself and reflect on what's been going on in all areas of your life. Okay. Because now that you're out of the woods, Eight of Swords, you were definitely in a mental imprisonment at some point in time, possibly in a relationship, all right? And now it feels like you're learning this lesson like, okay, you need better balance when it comes to things that make you happy, all right? The Lovers, yeah, make better choices. Ace of Pentacles again. Interesting. This is the opportunity with this Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You may be getting a new chance, okay? A new chance to begin again, a new opportunity in your physical abundance, okay? You may be feeling very lonely, but you also haven't spoken up about this, possibly because your pride is too loud. Because if it, like I said, that Ace of Swords came out when I said, have you been testing people, all right? Put this where it goes. I hope this makes sense, all right? Anything else? Five of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to fight somebody no more. The Emperor. And the Temperance, you want balance in a situation like it used to be in the past. But it feels like somebody else may hold the control over that because you've been coming out as the Empress. So now that's another thing. Somebody else holds the key and you have to reach out to them. But you've been holding back. It feels like you want to fix something, but in order to do that, you have to put your pride aside. And that just doesn't seem like something that you're willing to do yet. And so if you're not willing to do that, then you got to sit by yourself. Leos, I love y'all so much. I hope this helped. Hopefully I can get on y'all ass. If y'all look at my description, sometimes I fuss. It's a love language, you know? Because if I don't fuss, then I don't care about where y'all going in life. You can go off a hill, you know what I'm saying? That could be y'all too. All right. Closing out for my Leos. 3-3 on my clock. You're supported regardless of whether or not you feel like it. Hell, I support you, Leos. Hello? Hello? Somebody might be calling y'all. When you start to walk, the way appears, taking steps, beginning again, creating the life you truly want. So you may have to extend this olive branch, okay? Whew. Be with those who help your being. Like attracts like. Choose friends carefully. And then it says, I am not this hair, I am not this skin, I am the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. So although you look like you're having a grand old time, it really feels like it's the opposite, Leos. Now, this could be other people, okay? This could be other people putting on a front, but they really miss you, all right? Put it where it goes. Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure. Rough time, good outcome, everything will work out okay. If you believe in love after life, life after love. Okay, so you could have definitely ended a relationship or something like that, or you were holding on to it and neglecting your friends. Put it where it goes, man. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, transformation. put that where it goes. I love y'all so much. If you need anything from me, check the description box down below. And as always, stay fly, aim high. Ayy.